Hey, well, it's a lot just happened the past few hours in the NBA. Let's just run right into it. You know what I'm saying? So, oof, let's just get right into it. What exciting but crazy day in the NBA. Anyways, hi guys, my name is Leon, and today we're just gonna jump into what happened today in the NBA. A lot of crazy stuff happened. Let's just jump right into the video. So, um, you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm at work, scrolling through Bleacher Report on IG and other social media outlets, and the first thing I see is like Chris Paul is in health and safety protocols. I'm like, oh crap, and that's my reaction. You know what I mean? I mean, Phoenix just swept the Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of like passing conference semis, they don't really need Chris Paul right now, but they will need him next week. You know, he's the most important player. He's not the. I don't think he's the best player, but he's the most important player. I think Devin Booker is the best player. You know, I could be wrong, whatever. But I think Chris Paul is very important to what this team is. You know, without him, they don't make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So it's really bad. Hopefully it's not too serious. Hopefully he can just recover from it and come back in time for the conference finals match against either Clippers or the Jazz, whoever passes. Speaking of the Clippers, we'll get to them in a moment. Oh my God, so a crazy day. But anyways, wishing Chris Paul the best. Wishing him health and wealth. You know what I mean? I hope he's okay. Second thing, I'm gonna get into. Speaking of Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is gonna miss Game Five. So all these reports are from Rose or Shams and various other reporters reporting about this. So Kawhi Leonard is gonna miss Game Five. They said he injured his knee, but I'm hearing other reports that he might have hurt his ACL, which is woo, that's bad for Clippers if that's true. Kawhi Leonard is hands down the Clippers' best player. And yes, Paul George, who's the second best player, is similar to Kawhi Leonard. I still think they need Kawhi Leonard to win this series. That's one. Two, he's very important to what the Clippers do on both ends of the floor. So if he's not able to go, the Clippers are going to be kind of down bad, and they're going to have to change their rotation a little bit, and they will be more vulnerable. Some of that they only don't have Serge Ibaka for the playoffs. You know, I think he had some kind of, I think a back injury, whatever it is. Anyways, they need Kawhi Leonard, and if he's out with a supposedly ACL injury, then that's it. That's it. Clippers are not winning the title. They're gonna be eliminated probably by the Jazz, if not the Jazz and the Suns when Chris Paul comes back, or they'll lose the NBA Finals to whoever. It's just bad, really bad. I hope he's okay. Like I said, just like Chris Paul, health and wealth. Hope playing for them. Hope they're alright. You know what I mean? Um, a couple of things I want to get to. Like I said, today NBA is a little crazy. Stan Van Gundy, did I say that right? I don't think so. Stan Van Gundy, yeah, there we go. He is, I think, fired or he just left the Pelicans coach. He was a Pelicans coach and he got fired or he just quit after one season, which is kind of interesting. It's the report coming from Woj. Um, I think that's interesting to me because I don't know. Like I wish he gave it at least they I wish they gave him a chance for at least 1 to 2 more seasons. You know what I mean? To see, I always say 3 seasons, give them 3 seasons to do what they can do. And Sam Van Goody, I think he's a solid coach. He had his thing with the Orlando Magic in 2009, later to NBA Finals with Dwight Howard. So, and since then he went to Detroit. He also was a coach for the Miami Heat for I think for a year or two before Pat Riley took over again. Sucks that he's not the coach of the Pelicans no more, but maybe the general manager David Griffith and the front office just feel like he wasn't a good fit anymore, or maybe he just left. I don't really know. I just see that Rose report that he's not the coach no more. So hopefully they can find a replacement. I think someone like Terry Slots could be an okay fit for Zion, but then they just had Alvin Gentry before Sam Good. So maybe they don't need an offensive coach. Maybe they need a someone like Tibbs, but Tibbs is always a Knicks coach, and Stanberger is similar to Tibbs. I don't know. We'll see who they hire. It's not looking good for the Pelicans. Next thing I want to talk about is Scott Brooks finally leaving the Washington Wizards. They didn't. Him and the Wizards wasn't able to come out to a contract agreement, so they both decided to part ways. Maybe he's decided we're not going to renew your contract, or maybe he's like I'm underpaid. I want more money. I don't know what happened. I think Woj report on this? Yeah, Roach also report on this. Yeesh. I think this past season, yeah, they were under 500, but I think he did okay with the best he could. Obviously, I think there are some things he can work on as a coach. he did okay on Oklahoma State Thunder, but there's always flaws in his coaching abilities. No offense, I think he's better coach than me, obviously, but in terms of like with the other coaches in the league, he may be in the bottom half. You know what I'm saying? So Westbrook and Bradley Beal are talented, but also I think the roster is kind of like flawed a little bit. I remember when Scott Brooks was playing three point guards at the same time, and I think in the playing game or the first round series versus the Sixers, I'm like, what are you doing? You know, that's like a big example of how I feel like Scott Brooks is not a good coach as people may think. And I think the Wizards and the Wizards fan may share the sentiment as I do. So wish Scott Brooks the best. Sucks that he's gone. It is what it is. Last thing I wanna check out is they finally announced for the rookie years LaMelo Ball. Congratulations to him. I thought him and Anthony Edwards were the two candidates, and LaMelo Ball had a good year. I thought his wrist injury might have, prevented him from officially getting the award. Maybe go to Anthony Edwards by default because Anthony Edwards played more games. But LaMelo Ball had a good season. He has a good name. He has a famous father, LeVar Ball, and I hope in the second season with the Hornets he gets better. I wish the Warriors drafted him, but I understand why the Warriors didn't want to draft him. Maybe they thought him and Stephen Curry would be redundant position wise, but I feel like you could have played LaMelo Ball at the shooting guard, a small forward position because of his height, and playing with him and Stephen Curry would make an offense more dynamic. But that's just me. Whatever. Congratulations to LaMelo Ball. Anyways, crazy day in the NBA. I just want to make a quick video, share my thoughts. So if you have any thoughts, comment below. Thanks for watching. Adios.